Greg Joseph on for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They start on the ground with Elliott. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards the pickup. Good enough for an Arizona 1st. To throw is Murray. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
Murray's throw here into the hands of Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Second down, here's an option right. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 14 yards that time and a 1st down on the keeper. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Murray now on 1st down. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Murray going to throw. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Prater for the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in the Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Cousins. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. 2nd down and 8. The Vikings sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Cousins to throw it. And he fires one that's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. There he goes left side. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. Prater on to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
The score, Cardinals 14, Vikings 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. Good-looking return set up here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Cousins throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. To throw, Cousins. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they're going to get this up to midfield. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Cousins now from the 50. Hard throw, incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10. Right at the 50-yard line. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray. He's going to look deep, end zone for Hopkins. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he cannot get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll go option to the short side, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. Murray now. Zach Ertz has it complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 22-yard line. Now Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hopkins. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. To throw, it's Murray. And that is caught by Brown for a Cardinal touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Cards go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now 21-7.
Vikings 7.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making a punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
On play action, Cousins. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Jadeveon Clowney coming in to drop it for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Now a hit and a loose football. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they're going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. Joseph connects on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Rondale Moore on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Murray. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A first down carry by Elliott. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Flush to his right. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Zach Ertz, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Prater for the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fields it right around the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. After the turnover, here's Murray. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Lewis C. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got room. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And a third interception thrown by Cousins. Buda Baker with a pick. Well, Charles, it's so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Joseph's got it. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. This fielded right at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Cards are going to take possession of the football. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. From the gun, Murray. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back in the 24. Zadarius Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season. Prater's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. try to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Cousins now. This one brought in by Jefferson. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Here's Cousins. And that will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now Cousins on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to pick up the Vikings' first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Throwing, Cousins. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Throwing is Cousins. Going back to the same well, it's Hawkinson again. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to hell and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 37. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. They run again on first down. Cook. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They run it again with Cook. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. They'll run it. Here's Cook. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. Fourth down, Cousins. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? Advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, we're about 95% chance of winning.
Yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
Yeah, and knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
Murray going to try to throw on third down. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Murray going to throw. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Murray now to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Vikings are right back in this football game. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Meanwhile, Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. Cousins. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Now Cousins. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Dalvin Cook now catches on back-to-back plays. And he's brought down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Cousins gets this one out wide quickly. Touchdown! A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Vikings have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Joseph connects on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And no run back here for more. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. They go to Elliott again. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 67 yards rushing forward now to this point. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw, Murray. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Inside give to Elliott. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Now Murray. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Vikings come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. But like all great games, it came down to the final snap, Charles. They had to heave it and hope, but the Hail Mary ultimately intercepted, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, and you never want to be in a situation where your entire game comes down to throwing a jump ball as far as you can. But in that situation, you want to loft it up and hope one of your guys can win in the air. This time, though, it was the defender who got up there, and that was the end of the ball game. Close one throughout. One team just had a little bit more at the end than the other.
So for the Cardinals, they snap out of their doldrums and improve to 2-6 on the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington.